What's going on, guys? How are we all doing today? So we are checking out the Ripout demo. I'd like to thank the dev team for giving me early access. It's still in pre-alpha, but the game looks phenomenal already. So Ripout is a co-op first-person shooter horror game set up in space. That's probably the best way to put it. So the levels are procedurally generated. The demo's fairly short, but it gives you a good insight into what the game is going to be like. There's maybe like a couple of main missions, and then there's some side missions on the set, like side quests. And yeah, just overall, it's a really fun game. It just looks stunning as well. Like, I'm really impressed so far with what the devs have managed to accomplish in the space of a couple of years. Ripout is going to be published by 3D Realms. If anybody doesn't know who 3D Realms are, they're the guys that made Duke Nukem. So if you're an OG gamer like me, then you certainly look up to them, and I'm sure they're going to do an amazing job. So we're just going to crack in a bit of solo play, just to show you guys what the game's like. You've got your pet gun, which is a living organism. So we've got different styles of guns. We'll go into that. You've got like a kind of sniper rifle, shotgun, and like a kind of AR machine gun. And you can also collect these little living organism robot things that wander about the map. One of them's you get a gun turret. One of them's like an overshield, kind of gives you a sort of shield boost, and then you've got another one that's like a living arm that grabs stuff. Probably not my favorite kind of third party accessory. You can wishlist this game on Steam just now. The demo will be public, I believe, on the 13th of June for the Steam Fest that's coming up. So I definitely recommend downloading it. I will be looking for people to play with. I'll be playing it on and off stream with whoever wants to play with me. So we're just going to kind of crack in. We're going to start with the tutorial mode just so you can see what that's like. Then we're just going to do a bit of solo play and just let you guys have a feel for the game. Please bear in mind it is a pre-alpha, so there may be some bugs, maybe a little bit stuttery, but from what I've played, I've been really impressed so far. So as I always say, let's sort of crack straight in with it. So we'll check out the tutorial, and we'll just take you guys through this. So it's just a kind of basic tutorial, shows you what to do. This is your pet gun. Your pet gun is a living organism, and you'll get to see it in action in a minute. So what you can do is, if there's an enemy in front of you, you press the F button, and you can set it on there. You also get perks through the game or the missions, so you can make it stronger. You can give it buffs, or quicker sort of regen of it. So this is it here. So you get different types of kind of buffs as you go through the game. So we've got obviously reloading, we've got pet gun damage, more stamina. To be honest, I don't find that the stamina at the moment, you really need a buff for that. I think the stamina is quite well balanced. So we're just going to go for a buff pretty much on the pet gun. And yeah, let's show you some of the tutorial. This game's cool. It really has like heavy Doom 3 vibes and System Shock. If you guys have played System Shock before, way in the past, if you're an OG like me, like I say, or even if you just played the recent demo, you're going to see a lot of influence from that. I also believe they've taken influence from some other sci-fi films, main one being Aliens. Some folk have said it looks like Prey. I've never played that game, but I can see from what I've checked out that it does have that influence. And there's just loads of cool shit, like this. You know what I mean? So we're gonna meet our first alien. This is like kind of dog. I don't really know the names of them. Like like in Doom, you've got the Cacodemon, or you've got the Imp, or you've got the Archvile, or whatever. But I'm sure I'll find this all out soon enough. So help if I open the door. So I'm gonna check this dude out. And so these guys have got damage, weak points. So on these guys, it's the front of your front of their face, their eye. You set the pet gun on it, he'll go and chase it down, but at that point you lose your gun, so you have to rely on your secondary, which I believe there will be buffs to get for that, or be able to mod it at some point. So that's our first interaction, or first iteration of some of the aliens that you get to meet in the alpha. But you know, just overall, this game just looks so good. You can see that the guys have really made an effort with this. So you've got stuff like world hazards as well. So these like electrical cables, which they pretty much they mess you up really badly. So you've got these control panels that you've got to find around the map, and either shoot them like that or switch them off. It depends. And then yeah, loads of stuff to loot. So these guys, because it's obviously a tutorial, they're not going to drop anything off just now. But you can get some ammo or like components, which again I think is for upgrading guns. You don't get a chance to do that in the pre-alpha demo. So this is our first dude that we're going to meet. He's a lovely guy. There he is. He's a beautiful beast. And he has adopted one of them third-party systems that you can pick up aliens, and that's the hand. So because I was quick enough, I was able to throw my pet gun on him. But if I'd let him charge me, or when you'll see later, the arm will actually throw the pet away off it, which has a bit of a delay coming back to you, so you do have to rely on your pistol. These guys again have all got weak points. Obviously headshots and stuff will do more damage. Limbs do come off, the more damage you do to them. So here we go. So this is the little alien organism dudes I was telling you about. You can set your pet gun on these. It will retrieve it. And it will, whoa! Fuck. And yeah, it will bring it back to you. So that's like a laser cannon, which is pretty cool. This is probably my favourite gun out of all of them. So because that's the cannon gun, the pet gun will not go for this guy. It will go for the attachment, which is pretty cool. Take that off the alien so it doesn't have that extra buff. But does not retrieve it, it does destroy it. There we go guys, that's the end of the tutorial, and yeah. We're about to head to our main base. So now what we're going to do is we're going to, like I say, start a bit of solo play. We're going to check out maybe a couple of the missions. So you start off in your hold, I suppose, your hideout, depends what you want to call it. And this is the main ship that's somewhere up in space. Really cool design, some really just really nice aesthetics. I assume, or I think this bit you'll be able to, like as it says, jump sectors to go to different areas, but currently not available on the alpha at the moment. So this here is, yeah, so this is different ships that you'll be able to visit, and be able to do different quests. So, but like it says, it's not available in the demo yet. So I'm not too sure what these, like the size means, like size 5, size 7. Maybe that's the size of the ships, how big they're going to be. Is it seven floors deep, high, whatever? Or does that mean it's like a level? You know, like level 7 being the hardest, and then level 5 kind of be medium. So this area here is your kind of where you'll upgrade or pick what guns you want. So like I said earlier on, you've only got a choice of 3 guns at the moment. So we used the assault rifle in the tech demo, sorry, the tutorial, and My favourite gun personally is the long gun, which is a kind of sniper rifle. You do only get 8 rounds with it, but it is a hard hitting gun. And then you've got the shotgun as well. The shotgun is good. I do like the shotgun. You have to let them like get up close and personal, and sometimes because it's procedural generated, sometimes you can go into maps and or runs, sorry, and it can just get really overwhelming. And I just feel like the shotgun it just doesn't. It's good, but at the same time, you're trying to concentrate on 2 or 3 of the big guys, and it just doesn't work so well. Whereas the long gun, you can keep them at range, you can set the pet gun out, do some damage, and then yeah, get it back. Just keep pulling back, pulling back. So we'll go with the long gun. Currently supported mods at the moment, we only have ammo capacity, which puts it up by 5. So that's cool. I did manage to unlock like more damage, but I didn't really see a difference in it, if I'm perfectly honest with you. And then you've got your crafting menu, which is not available at the moment in the alpha. So you're going to be able to upgrade your armors. I don't know if these are aesthetic only or if they're actually going to have a purpose. You're going to be able to upgrade your melee weapons, and then they've got different types of guns here. They did announce the flamethrower the other day, so check out their Twitter for that. That looks really cool. That's going to be good fun. But maybe some sort of railgun, like grenade launcher, rocket launcher. I'm not too sure. I've not seen anything myself personally within the Discord or speaking to the devs. And then there's like weapons upgrades. Again, don't know what these. You can pick them up, but you can't mod them at the moment. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen here. So yeah, seems to be quite a bit to do when it does drop. Here's the little pet gun itself. Again, it just looks absolutely amazing. This crate here, it doesn't do or give you anything. I don't know if this is going to be a storage crate or if you're going to be able to like purchase money, find money in game, or be able to trade it with certain items to get better things, and then that'll, you know, kind of give you a lucky draw sort of thing. And yeah, just cool little quirks, around the hold, your hideout. So I'll have a wee wander around. I'll show you guys. Pop the torch on. Actually, no, we won't. We'll keep it. So these are not regeneration stations, but I'll show you them. So to bring your mates back if they die in the games, they've got regeneration stations, as they call them, and that's, you have to find them within the map. You can't just like revive someone, like pick them up. You have to go there to get them, to bring them back into the game, which is quite a cool little feature, because you could be in a really big fight with some, you know, a horde, and yeah, you can't just go boom, pick them up straight away. You have to find these stations. And then, like, again, just some more of these cool posters. There's not too much to do up here just now. I don't know if there's going to be anything to do up here. It has a little shooting range. It shows you where these enemies' weak spots are. So this is where you kind of want to target, as long as they don't have the kind of third party you know, buff on them. I'm probably calling them third party buffs, but I can't remember the name of them, I'm sorry. And then yeah, this is what you look like as a dude. This is one of your suits. Again, I don't know if the additional suits that you can build will be able to give you any buffs or anything. Something I maybe need to ask the devs. And yeah, just cool little things. So these are the little ion laser cannons that you pick up. You can call them the Predator guns, because that's what they remind me of. And then just some alien heads. Let's see, we've got a shooting range. Hopefully you'll be able to do something with this. Then just a kind of chill out area, your kitchen, lounge. I'm not too sure. I did ask the devs if you will be able to play these arcade machines. At the moment they said no. Maybe it's sort of a feature they'll bring in later on. It would be cool, and it would be a good homage to like kind of Doom 3, where you could play Super Turkey Punch and whatnot. But yeah, so this is your hideout, your hold, and we're just gonna kind of crack on and do a bit of a mission run. So this is where you come to start your missions. You head off into your ship, and you activate it. So we'll see what we have to do once we start the game. It just looks so nice. It's just so eye pleasing, this game, do you know? And it's good to be able to come and play an alpha and it's playable as well. That's what I enjoy, and it shows that the devs have really, they've at least worked on it, to put it in a playable state. Unlike some games that they just throw it out, and yeah, it's just a waste of time. So here we go. We're going to jump in. There may or may not be enemies here, so this will be interesting. We're going to go for this little dude here. We're going to pick him up. He's going to give me an overshield. We've got so these are the all kind of side missions. We got to collect stuff. T. Because it's procedurally generated, it's quite good that when you land, you don't know if there's going to be enemies here or if there's actually going to be, yeah, or you're going to be safe. I currently can't see the missions because because of my camera. Idiot, I should have moved it. But normally for this alpha, it's like collect some stuff, and then you go off and you got to kill like well, I wouldn't say bosses, but some enemies. Clear the bridge, as they call it. What I can do is I can move my camera. So give me a second. Let me just move it down a little bit. So we'll pop it here. My bad, I should have fixed this earlier. In fact, you know what, we'll move it over to this side. Yeah. So there doesn't seem to be any enemies here so far. But they hide in like these piles of living dead things, which is cool. So they can't like jump out on you. So we've just did I see something up there? So there could be a one, possibly it's mainly the robot dogs that kind of, that's what we'll call them. We'll call them robot dogs. They kind of hide in these piles of things, living organisms. Fuck. Yeah, and there's like a few random jump scares, which is quite cool. And the enemies do jump out at you as well, at points, which I do like, and I've had a few moments where I got some pretty big frights. So we're actually going to proceed further into the ship. So you come to these kind of scanning areas on each section. You get ammo and health and stuff. I don't really need it. I don't know why I'm picking it up. So you come in here, and this triggers the next section. There's like a cool bioscan. So the shield buff that I have at the moment, it's down at the bottom right here. Every time I get hit, it will start to deteriorate, and yeah, when it runs out, it breaks. That's the best way to describe it. So, but yeah, just some really cool stuff. Just again, like I say, nice aesthetics. Oh, why did that move? But I would love to be able to play these. So hopefully it comes in as an additional feature at some point. So we're going to continue on through into the madness. We're gonna go after this dude, because this is my favourite accessory. It's the cannon. So it looks like we've got to collect some stuff from these corpses. So here we go. So he's picked up one of the side cannons. Oh. Picked up two actually, so we need to try and get this one. So the pet gun will take this off his arm for us, which is great, and it finished him off as well. So quite devastating, as you can see. It's taken quite a bit of health off me. currently in the demo, it's unless you get completely bum rushed, which I have a few times. So we're gonna go for, let's see, more health. We do need to find some health though, because that actually took quite a bit of damage. Hopefully we can find some. Yeah. So again, I like that these things hide in here and they can catch you off guard. It's a really cool feature. Oh, something's glitched out. So I don't know, this says long gun, so this is a mod that you can pick up. But I don't really think it does anything at the moment. It would be nice to see some additional kind of features just to see what they do. Maybe the demo that's coming out, sorry, I'm being total cautious here. Maybe the demo that comes out will have some new features. Like I said, that'll be coming out with Steam Fest. Oh. Kill Captain Morris. Okay, so who is Captain Morris? We'll send it. Oh, it's one of the big boys. So we'll send this dude over. That's what I like about this gun, is that you can really get them at range. Oh, interesting. Oh, what was that up there? Okay. The audio is really cool as well. I'm really impressed with how good the audio is in this game. So what we can do is, because we've used some of that up now, we can collect another one. And that will give me a... Oh shit! Ideally we want to try and get these additionals off him, send the pet gun in to finish him off. So yeah, that, like I say, they kind of burst out in areas as well. Like you can get into an area and they'll be there, but they will also like jump out and give you get quite a bit of a fright actually. There's also these cases as well that are randomly dotted about. Oh, what's that? Suit 3 helmet. Grab this one, dude. Some extra ammo. Can we go in here? Yes, we can. So here's this, the Arum. They're little buggers. Oh, get a wee upgrade as well. Peg gun damage this time. Yeah, they're a lot of buggers, because once they attach to the enemy, if you fire your pet gun at them to go and do the attack, the pet gun will just throw it off, which is cool. I really like that. We've got a big dude hiding up there. Send him. We'll see here that pet gun, because he's got an arm now, the pet gun's going to get thrown off. See, it throws the pet gun off. This is one of the bigger dudes. And I quite like the pistol. The pistol's, it's not OP, but it does do quite a bit of damage. So it's a good secondary to have. Just remember to reload it. I always forget. They are quite... Is there any wee dudes hanging about down there? Let me just show you this. This is the Arum. I've never successfully used it. Bring it back up and then yeah, it kind of swipes at them. Need to get some more ammo, I think. Oh no, maybe not. Oh. What the fuck was that? Oh, there's some ammo here that I can take. No. Just a way up. For some reason it wouldn't let me shoot that out. So we'll progress on. So we need to find and retrieve the mutated officers. Find and retire, apologies. So there's maybe about three, four sections per area. So this guy's got a shield buff, so it's good to get the pet gun in there, get him off, and then there's another one coming. So I like this game that you can't like move about really quickly as well. It's got like some form of inertia, which I like. So I'm just sure I don't get jumped here. So right, we can move on to the next section now. So there's some lootable corpses, like I said. I think these will spawn some items. We've got a big boy over there. We're going to try and avoid him. I'm just going to jump into the next area. So I think currently only at the minute there's only 3 different types, maybe 4 different types of enemies. I've certainly only met the big dudes that you've seen in the dogs. I've met these little, and then the kind of add-ons. You've got the arm, you've got the gun turret, you've got the shield buff, and then you've got these other dudes that look like the Flood from Halo. That's what I call them. And you fire them out, and they produce like a gas plume that does like so much damage. Shit. These guys, they definitely charge you, and you do need to kind of be really careful because they can do some heavy damage if they hit you. Yeah, here we go. These guys. That's a really cool feature. They remind me of the Flood from Halo, and I'll show you their powers in a minute. So I've not actually played the level that looks like this. This is kind of new to me, which is cool. It's cool to see. The water effects are cool. Right, I think we're gonna have a couple of big boys here. So we'll just take our time going through here. Possibly 1, maybe 2. Yeah, definitely got a big boy there. He's gonna come out in a minute. Toasted him there. Toasty! So yeah, the barrels are quite effective. Definitely worth using to your advantage. So the little alien dudes that you can pick up, they hide and stuff like this, so you can hear them running about. If you get close to the, which I really like. That health's bugged out. Damn! Could really have done with that. So let's go for. Ooh, what will we go for? Let's go for that, because then we get some health back. Check we've reloaded our pistol. So I get a bit cautious about just charging through halls, because like they burst out like the side of walls. Yeah. I think. Oh, if I missed something. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Not paying attention. So you find these keys as well around the map, which can open crates. You'll find that quite a few crates will be locked. So there will be a key within that area that you need to find. So I think, if I remember rightly, we're on the kind of last bit before we kind of have to retreat back to our ship and complete the mission. So I actually forgot I had yeah. So you can actually destroy. Oh shit! Forgot you can destroy them actually, which stops them then going on the enemy. We've definitely got a big boy here. So we fire these off them. Oh shit! Yeah, we're in trouble. Oh my god, how many of them are here? Oh fuck, I'm in trouble. Yeah, we're definitely the last bit. Fuck. Get rid of that, dude. Woof! That was spicy. Take too much damage though, which is good. They little bug flood things are very effective. So that's us completed this part actually. So now we need to return to the ship to complete the mission. We will just do a little upgrade though. Just in case we bump into any more. So yeah, look, uncommon crate. So we need to find the key for it. Now the key may or may not be in this area, so I assume that you'd be able to maybe come back to this area. Let's have a little look. See if we can find the key for it. Have up to two mods on it, as you've seen there. I don't know if they can. Yeah, there's a key card there. So I don't know if they could have like one arm and like a laser cannon. I've only ever seen them have like two of one thing. So like two laser cannons, two shields. So this should technically open this crate here. Yes, it does. And then we've got, yeah, different stuff that you can pick up. Again, I don't think these are available within the alpha. So let's head back to the ship. Get back to the chopper. Oh, I'm stuck. Fuck. Get the fuck out of here. Woo! That was a bit spicy there at the end. And that's us done. Mission complete. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Just a little taster of what things are, what's to come. Sorry, waffling there. I'm certainly really excited for this game, and the devs are super interactive. Really, really nice team. I've been chatting with them on and off. Yeah, and I think there's big things for this game. There's, as far as I know, there's going to be no DLC, but there's going to be like events and things happening over the period of its lifespan. So hopefully it's supported quite well, since they've got 3D Realms publishing it. But thanks for checking this out, guys. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. Please wishlist and keep your eye out for the demo. Take care.